Hello, 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 welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello. I didn't even get it. Welcome. It's a new little video about gamo. Gamo, gamo, gamo. My wallet took a slammo. Considered budget air rifles. They have a whole line of different styles and types. Pretty much every type available. Gamo reproduces it or has their own, such as Springers, PCPs, single pump, multi-variable pump, Springers, which are these are considered Springers, where they're one single cock of the barrel, and there's a giant spring in there. It's pretty powerful. It's surprisingly powerful for being a spring. This one here is called the Whisper. It's a 22, and this one is a Maxim Swarm in the 177, also known as 17 or 177. I'm sure not everybody knows the difference. Most of your just a regular BB is going to be your 177 caliber. I don't believe I've ever seen a 22 caliber BB, but I'm sure they're out there. And as far as pellets go, I mean, air rifles come in so many different calibers these days. And here's the difference of the two more common sizes: the 22 and the 177 or 17 cal. It's just a little tick smaller. I'm not even sure if it's picking up. Trying to zoom in one more. The difference is subtle but dramatic when in use. Yeah, there's a whole line of calibers. These are the most common. 177 or 17 cal is probably the smallest. I don't believe there's anything smaller, but they do get bigger. And the bigger uh, projectile obviously has its advantages and some disadvantages, but the knockdown power, so to speak. But anything, I don't know. It's not that big of a difference. Pretty much anything that you're going to drop with one, you can drop with the other. I don't hunt with these. I don't hunt at all. Strictly target shoot. You really can't do that hardly with firearms anymore. Finding a place to go, spending $1.50 a bullet, it's no fun to go shooting and drop hundreds of dollars every time you go. And more of the places that I'd like to go are getting shut down, leaving pretty much only indoor ranges, which kind of suck. At $20 a half hour, I believe it is. It may have went up. That was a long time ago. When it kind of first came to this area, I went to one. The nicest thing is that the target, you just push a button, it comes to you. But you have to use their ammo. You can't just bring in your own stuff because they don't want you shooting like armor piercing ammo in the range and all that. So you're gonna pay top buck for ammo, and on top of it, $20 a half hour. I didn't. It was okay, I guess, but not cheap. It's gonna cost you. It's gonna be at least a $50 day, $75 half hour. But anyway, Gamo is made in Spain. They're pretty high quality for what they are. Their scopes are kind of crappy. There's probably, as far as I've seen, at least three, and the base level one's junk. This is the best one, I believe. It's like a 3x9, 40 millimeter objective. What else? I have picked up this Winchester air rifle scope on Amazon for $35, brand new. It went up, it doubled in price. I bought three of them. It is crystal clear. It's especially at close range. So One of the problems you run into scoping a pellet rifle is your pellet rifle shooting pretty close up. Very rarely 50 yards or more. And most of your normal scopes won't crisply focus down that close, where air rifle will, have settings for 20, 15, 20 feet. You'll never see that on a regular scope. They're all going to be for distance. And you don't get a crystal clear sight picture real close up. The other factor is these springers, especially, have so much recoil that they knock the hell out of the scopes. I've had so many laser type, red dot type, these things destroying them. 5, 6, 10 shots and they stop working every single time. They will just quit. The scopes just give out. Regular scopes, they don't quit or give out, but they lose their zero terrible. The recoil, no matter how much you tighten it, how good your scope rings and your mount setup is, the recoil kicks the hell out of the scope and it's always off. So that's one thing. Where air gun, air rifle scopes probably built a little better, I'm guessing, to handle that recoil.